All right, good. All right, good night, Charlene.
Mm-hmm.
Good night, Charlene. Good night,
Good
Miss
night.
Arenas. Welcome to
Yes,
this.
yes, night,
Welcome
night,
to the
night.
singers. Welcome to the Singers Club 876. This is what we do best. Is actually bringing people together. All right, for tonight, each person will get the opportunity to ask 5 questions. All right, and after the 5 questions, then both of you guys will decide if you want to go on a date. All right. As usual, we will ask the lady to go first. So, Charlene, we
Mm-hmm.
want you to go ahead with your first question.
All right. So based on last night's conversation, I'd ask about your kids. Kurt.
Yes,
Uh, what are their age range? You said you had three.
yes.
What are their age range, and why did that relationship end with your partner?
She was being filed for, and she just apparently came through and she left.
Oh, so that's why it ended.
Yes.
How old are your kids?
12, 9, and 5.
So they're here with you or with?
Both, back and forth, back and forth.
Okay.
Like Christmas
All right.
time or whatever time.
So they don't live
Holiday
here with.
time. Like holiday time.
Okay.
Okay. All right. I want to do a follow-up question on that, Mr. Saranhouse.
Mm.
Do you keep in contact with the mother?
From time to time, if
Oh,
they're there, most time they talk to
oh,
them.
okay. They talk to you. How often you guys you and the kid's mother communicate?
Maybe once a month, maybe more than that, because time and everybody work, everybody busy. But whenever there's time to talk, we just talk about those type of stuff, kid stuff, whatever is happening, whatever. But no, nothing to stress about.
Okay. 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 All right, Mr. Reynolds, go ahead with your first question.
Darling, what are your likes or dislikes? Yeah? Don't be there on a Zoom meet listening to that too.
Likes and dislikes in terms of what I like in a partner or what in general. You hearing me, Kurt?
Charlene,
Yeah.
no, I was saying, what are your likes and dislikes?
In terms of, and I ask you in terms of what I like in a
Whatever,
partner.
yes, and just in general. What makes you happy? What, just general, or
Oh
what you
well,
like, but
what I like in a partner, like honesty,
yes,
that's for sure.
yes,
I don't like to be played or
yes.
um in terms
Looking
of
for a
playing
ride.
games. I
Yeah.
like when you're straightforward with me, no matter if you think that it's going to cause a problem. Even if you think it's going to cause a problem, be straightforward with me. I always prefer the truth.
Okay,
That's my thing. For fun, relaxing and so forth, I like going to spa, and I love a man that can
okay,
actually come to the spa with me, get his nails,
okay.
get a
And you
facial,
can
and
look
so
at him,
forth.
you can look at him.
Yeah, yes.
That's good, that's
So
alright, that's good.
get his nails done and so forth. I like going to resorts. That's
Wow,
when I like away.
okay,
It is and so forth. And I like nature in general.
like what?
So I like nature in general. So
Okay.
any little
Outdoor,
outdoor event like
okay,
I like sceneries, like rivers and so forth. So I'll go to things like that.
okay, that's cool.
Just to relax and get away. That's my thing.
I understand you.
And I like watching
Okay.
movies.
All
Okay.
right. Thanks much, Charlene.
Mm-hmm.
All right. Charlene, go ahead with your second question.
All right. What is your relationship like with your parents and your siblings, if any?
Well, very, very good. Very good. Me and my mom moved very, very close. Very close.
Okay, your siblings. You have siblings.
Yeah, Keith and Tom will meet, but for the best part, the most part, we are cool.
Okay.
But family is first, always.
Mm-hmm. Okay, good. Well, it's good that you have a close relationship with your mommy.
Yeah, man.
That says a lot.
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
You have to remember who make the foundation.
Right.
Yeah.
So I
Good
believe that
one.
I believe that when a man treats his mommy good, then he knows how to treat a woman.
Very
So,
much so.
mm-hmm.
Very much so.
So that's important to me.
Yeah.
Right. So
So
that's my
my second, yeah.
question.
So my second question is, what, what are your favorite foods? What you like? Like
Oh,
clothes, cologne, shoe, whatever. Like, suppose I say I go somewhere and I say I'm gonna buy something. Suppose you say me say you like Tommy Hilfiger, you like Versace, you like Aldo, you like Clarks, you
I
like
like guess.
yeah. So you have to tell me then like something because we will go somewhere and see something and say, oh no, Charlie, I like that. I'm not sure, 'cause I don't know where you have to tell me. Cause me
Hey, what?
personally, I like Clarks. I don't know if you know the brand by the name of
Yeah, I know
Aldo.
Clark. Mm-hmm.
And no, I never say Clarks brand Aldo. Or me like Gap
Oh.
or Old Navy.
Mm-hmm.
That's my type of stuff. In like cologne, I like
All right.
Isimiaki,
Uh,
CK, whatever. I just say I like nice stuff.
all right. So,
Oh,
Mr.
I like
Reynolds.
this stuff too.
All right, Mr. Reynolds.
Yes.
All right. So once you ask the question, we want you to give her time
You
to
can
answer.
turn out Mr. Tate, the
Yeah.
background music. You can turn it down a bit.
All right. Yeah, man. I'll do that. All right.
Mm-hmm.
So go ahead, Charlene, and answer. Yeah.
All right. So my favorite brand, I love Guess.
Okay.
Yeah, Guess is my thing. So I always kind of use this little joke and say, "Oh, guess what my favorite brand is?" So it's Guess.
Yes.
Yeah. So I love Guess. I like Tory Brooch as well. I like Gucci. Mostly
Wow.
go for Guess. Yeah. Um, I actually have Guess watch. I love watches, brand watches. I have a Tommy watch. I have a Guess watch. I have a Gucci watch. No,
Okay.
I don't have a Gucci watch yet. I have a Nine West. So I love watch. I love
Wow.
watch.
I can see where you're going.
Yes, I love watches. I love jewelry. um, I like in terms of food. I
Hmm.
like my favorite food. My favorite thing is corned beef and noodles. If you
Okay.
had heard last night, I was saying
Yes,
that's
I
what
heard. I heard. I heard. I heard. I heard. I heard. I heard. I
yes.
heard.
So that's what I like, and I like roti and curry goat.
Okay.
In terms of food, in terms of drink, I love wine, which is
Hmm.
pink moscato.
Wow.
Yes, that's what I like. Pink
Hmm.
moscato. Um, Other than that, I like natural juices. I love
Okay.
beetroot,
Okay.
beetroot juice. So I kind of
With a
like
lot
that
of
in
blood.
and passion fruit juice
Okay.
and
Okay.
lots of water and coconut water.
Yeah, I got you.
Eh,
The nature side, the outside, the outdoor.
So that yeah, so that's basically in terms of
Okay.
what I like, in terms of food and whatever. Other than that, I love pastry, but I don't really
Too much sweet.
try not too much. Yeah, I love pastry, but I try not to do it too much.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
Hmm.
All right. So we have two questions each so far.
Hmm.
Three.
So the
That's
next
supposed to be
question.
three.
All right. So the next question will come from Charlene.
Um, what are you looking for in a partner?
Just I'm sure say no. Just somebody that is real. Just be yourself and just be who you. Just be real. Be cool. Once you're cool, be cool.
Hmm.
As I said, I don't really ask for a lot. Just be real and just be nice and be cool. It's a teamwork. Just team. You work as a team. You bring what you bring to the table. I bring what I bring to the table, and we gotta have a little flaws and over little stuff. But you have to agree to disagree. That's just what it is.
Hmm.
This,
Well,
as
Okay.
I'm telling you, I'm just a cool person. I don't really make nothing much trouble with me. Just cool. Once you're
Mhm.
cool, we cool. Once me cool, you're cool.
Mm.
All right. All right. So I hope you're not too cool though, you know.
No, 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 no. You know,
All right.
just
So
once
yeah,
you're cool, we're
yeah.
cool.
So
I kind of like the
all right.
agree part. Is the first
Yes.
time I see
Yes.
somebody that actually say what I normally say. If you
Well, yeah,
can't
okay,
understand,
Charlene, listen me. I
Mhm.
grew with my grandmother and my mother, so me know. I grew up in the old school. I may be young, but I grew up old and grew up and know certain sayings and the old sayings and know the rudiments. So you're talking to somebody that is experienced somewhat.
Mhm. Okay.
All right. Thanks much,
Mhm.
sir. I want to move on very quickly. All right. So we want to move on with number three question from you, Mr. Russell, Mr. Reynolds. Sorry.
Very nice.
All right.
Yeah, man. Carlton Russell.
Yeah. Number three. Go ahead with number three question for
Certain
him,
What's
please.
Russell.
the what's the worst? What's the worst? What's the turn off or the worst thing a person could do to turn you like off? I'm saying, no, me done. Me can't bother with this. It's too much.
Cheating.
Okay.
So I think that's, well, I wouldn't say that's for most women, but for me, I'm not the type of woman that is going to say you cheat once and I'm forgiving you and we're moving on, and then every
One strike
argument
and you're
we have.
done.
Wait, exactly, because you see what women do is they say okay, they forgive you and they try to forget about it, and then every argument you have, it comes up, and then you see that woman has been nagging, and every time they can't forget about it. For me, I believe that if you forgive a man for cheating, then you're not going to hold it against him with every argument you have after that, right?
Okay.
But for me, I know that I'm not that type of person that is going to just say, all right, I forgive you and don't let it happen again and whatever else, and then I'm going to let go and that is going to be it, and I'm going to totally trust you again. That's not me.
Okay.
So right away, I'm not going to tell you that, oh, I forgive you. I'm not. It's got that going kind of really be hard. So I prefer to just walk away and be happy by myself, because I don't want. For me, trust is important to me, and having a peace of mind is important to me. And if I'm seeing you and you are going out with your friends and you say, all right, you're going over Marlon house, you're going to hang out and play some dominoes or something. I don't want to be here worrying and saying, oh God, I wonder if I
Wonder
overmatch
if I would
on.
have shoulda. If I would have shoulda.
Exactly. Yeah. I don't want to have that in my head. I don't want to feel that. You understand? So the minute I start questioning that and I go and feel like that, I don't want to
That
ever
doubt
feel
is
like
there.
that. So me gone. That's me.
Okay.
And people might see
Okay.
that as you giving up easily, but I don't believe that relationship should be hard. You understand? I don't believe that it should be something where you fight through. Relationship, you must can relax and enjoy yourself and live together, and and be one,
Teamwork.
fun together. That's to
Teamwork.
me. I don't relationship should be hard.
Okay.
Yeah. So I cheating,
It's
which
a no
comes
no.
on lying and not being honest, which I value honesty. So that comes under all of that. So
So
that
that
would
you
be
love
a
and
deal
care.
breaker. And there's another deal breaker too that comes with abuse, but
Okay.
that's another thing, because that just
Or
now got me
physical or mental. Physical or
physically, physically,
mentally.
emotionally, verbally. Then that's a no.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Point taken.
Yeah.
All right, guys. Good going so far. All right. So go ahead, Mr. Reynolds, with your number four question.
I think.
Wow.
Oh well.
Are you a she and then me? It's three and then me.
Yeah.
Charlie and then me.
Yeah,
I
right,
have
Charlene. Go ahead.
three.
Go ahead with your
Right.
number four question. Right.
Oh, and that's basically the same question that I had right here. So what would be a deal breaker for you in a relationship?
What would be
Correct.
the deal breaker?
Yeah, deal
Same not
breaker.
being truthful. The same not being honest.
Okay.
I would say it's a partnership of 50-50. So it's about trust. If you don't trust me, that trust is not gonna be there. That not gonna be there. So you can always wonder if in the back of your head, if woulda, shoulda, if.
Mm-hmm.
So
Mm-hmm.
now go.
So that
Just
would
now
be a
go work out. Even if you're
cheating.
there, you
Mm-hmm.
just now go that you're not going to say I have a piece of mind. Cause brain I got run all the while. I wonder,
Exactly. Peace of mind.
I wonder.
So cheating would be a deal breaker for you as well. And
Yeah.
lying.
Yeah.
Basically.
Just be straight. It just I just say it's not hard. Just be yourself. Just be your true self, and you don't have no problem.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. All right. Thanks much. We're moving on quite nicely. So Mr. Reynolds, your question, please.
The last question, the fifth question. You say you like restaurants and goat. Where would be your ideal place to go to say if we go to have a date? Where would you want to go? If that's a question, just ask it. Just throwing that out randomly.
Honestly, I always.
Or you can cook the noodles and we just sit down and different house.
No, you're telling me something that you would want, like a regular get out, a regular dinner, which is fine by me. It's fine by me.
I would try that for her first. The noodles that they can't, whatever they can't beef, and that they would for splash flat.
Corned beef and noodles. Yeah, corned beef and noodles and Moscato. We can do that.
We try that.
But
yeah.
I've always said my ideal date would be on a boat. Dinner on a boat. Or so I've never done that, and I would love to do that. So that's my ideal date.
All right. Yeah, we stick up in before you go anywhere. The deal breaker is you check it out and let me see how we work it out.
Check it out?
No, I said check it out going on the boat to do whatever. Just check it out. Maybe you can check it out and see, and you let me know, and however it work out, we can surprise you.
We get to that. As I said, that's my ideal date. But so I've never done anything like that. Right, I think I have one more or two more questions.
Yeah, your last. But if you want to put an extra one, no problem.
Right, Charlene.
Yeah.
All right, you at number 4, and your next question is number 5. So go ahead with your number 5 question, Mr. Reynolds.
Oh, my number 5. Okay. All right. So, do you think that you can get to know somebody within 6 months of having open and honest conversation to the point where you would feel comfortable and confident in starting a family with that person?
Yes, it don't take no long time to know a person like that. If as you say, if the person open and honest, it comes naturally, it flows naturally, and if you have that connection like we have, like from last night, it doesn't take no long time to really know a person or get to know. 6 months is a long time,
Mm-hmm.
That's a long time. And if you're the person talk every night, you're gonna ask what you eat for lunch, what you do, so sometimes you maybe know her too much more than what you want to know too. That's a long time, man.
Okay, well, I just wanted to know if
no man, that's a long time. No man, even less.
Mm-hmm.
Even less.
Oh, and I say open
and
about
trust. Yeah.
So thing hiding, basically.
No hose bar.
What is mommy?
Yeah.
All right. So
I like how you stress the honest part. I like it. The honest part, the trust part.
Mm-hmm.
They have a saying, so they're saying once bitten, twice shy.
Mm-hmm. So all right, one last thing.
Yeah, that's a bonus question.
You're living in Kingston, right?
Portmore for sure.
And you work in Portmore?
Yeah, Spanish Town.
Would you consider relocating?
Anything is possible.
Okay, that was
anything is possible. Mm-hmm. Anything is possible.
Yes, sir. Anything is possible. Once you find the individual that you like, and you tell yourself that you.
All of that you tell yourself that 6 months.
Yeah, man. And you tell yourself you want to spend some time with the individual, then all of that is possible as well.
Robot, so.
We want you to go ahead. This is your final question, Mr. Reynolds. Go ahead with your final question.
You're giving him a bonus question.
Oh, he
Bonus
marks
question.
5 questions already?
Yes, I
Yeah.
asked 5 questions already.
Okay. All right, guys. I want to say thanks much. How the process works is that after this 5 question, then I will talk to you guys on a one-on-one basis, and then I'll touch back base with you to find out if you guys have interest in each other, and then the next step is to go on a physical date if that's okay with you guys. All right.
That's
Normally the
okay,
singles club.
Charlie.
All right. So the fact is,
Charlie,
sure.
Yeah, yeah.
Hold
I
is
on,
think
that
Mr.
hold on.
okay?
Mr. Reynolds. Mr. Reynolds,
Yes, I'm holding on. I'm holding on.
hold on. Just listen carefully. All right, guys. So once everything is okay, you guys would make decision as to whether or not you want to go on a final date. As to whether or not you want to go on a final date with a physical date with each
First
other.
physical date.
All right. Right. So what I'll do, I'll touch base with both of you guys. I'll give you a call, get some feedback, and bear in mind that the final decision is in both of you guys' hand. All right. It's not a challenge. What I would recommend is not a challenge to meet the person in a physical space. But as I said, after these 5 questions, based on the answer given, you would make that decision. Um, I wouldn't recommend if there is any red flag there that you see now for you to start the process. Um, as I said, normally person when they get involved in a relationship, they see some amount of red flags and then they proceed hoping that things will change. And my advice to that, if there is, don't proceed. All right. Try and find somebody else and we can work something out. So it's good to have you guys. I'll touch base with both of you shortly. Any question, any bonus question that you want to ask Charlene? Any bonus question that you want to ask Mr. Reynolds? Charlene, you can go first with if you have a bonus question that you want to ask.
Um,
Yeah?
what level of education do you have up to? I
Come
know you say
again?
government. I know you said you work with government, right?
Yes.
What level do you go up to in terms of education wise? What schools you went to?
I want to tell you that everything worked out so fine for me that I went to primary, high, and left straight from high and started working because
Okay.
my mom was working in the government system, and then because of I, transitioned. So
Mm-hmm.
I didn't really, after I went to just the little course, but to say go to UAR, so I didn't really go. But when I left high school,
Mm-hmm.
couple months after I just started working, because I work in like, what you call it, no, work with like motor vehicles, so I work at a depot. So that's the thing,
Oh,
that's
you
the
work.
work that my mother does. So from I left school and started, I started doing
Oh,
that
so you
till
work at the depot with
yeah,
government.
yeah.
Oh, and that's the job that
So
you have been in ever since.
yeah, so from between the tax office, between the tax office and the depot, just
Okay.
that's what it is. So from I left school, I just started doing my thing. I never really went to look at one or two courses
I
of mine,
understand. I
yeah,
get
but
it.
never really had to struggle like that to
Get
do
a
the
job
Okay.
each other.
yeah,
I know that's how
All
it
right.
goes with government. You guys look out for each other
yes,
with government.
yes. Yeah, we
Yeah.
understand how it
Well,
goes.
yeah.
That's how it goes.
Yes, man.
So
All
Mm-hmm.
from
right,
we left
that's
high
how it
school,
goes. Mhm.
we just on the move.
Start working. All right,
Yeah.
Mr. Reynolds,
Question, because I
Charlene,
didn't
you
get
want
it.
to ask one more question?
Yeah. What do you do for fun though to relax and so forth? Because I never get that in.
You know what I wanted what I do for fun, I do walk. That's my kind of, as I say, it kind of ease your mind walking and exercising, or I'll just go at the beach and sit and watch the waves.
Okay.
Yes, basically that. I'm go watch a game of cricket. I love cricket. I love cricket.
Oh Lord.
I love cricket.
Mm-hmm.
What
Okay.
team
Charlene,
play?
you don't like cricket.
Nope.
No, you like
Okay.
football.
But
You don't understand the game, right?
I did at one point, but then
Mm.
when West Indies start act a fool, I mean, when I was like a teenager, I used to kind of like it. But I kind of grew out of that, so now I don't really
But
like the game.
my real
But
sport
thing
is
is,
because
I don't have a
because
problem if you like. I don't have
my
a problem
real
if you like
sport
the game.
my real sport is because maybe I live near there, I grew up near there is like horse racing. I love that sport. Love it more than anything else. Just fun.
So do you gamble?
No, but I like the horses. I love just go there to sit and relax, and that's just where my
Yeah, I have a problem like watching
yeah.
horse race and so forth. As long as you're not a gambler, because I
No,
know that
no.
comes to
Don't you not
those
crow?
betting and things like that, it kind of addictive.
Don't you not crow?
Exactly. So, but I don't have no
Mm.
problem. I've never been to Caymanas Park or anything to say watch anything like that. But I don't have a problem watching that. Things like that. If I always say if I had money, I would have a ranch. Actually,
Oh, okay. That
yeah,
should be nice.
yeah. If I had money, I would have a ranch. And
So
my ideal,
my one question, Charlie, where's work? Or what
where
is
is work?
work? Or where's work? Or what is work? Don't ask it the right way, but
Well, I work in
already you work.
I am from Mandeville. I live in Mandeville.
Where in
So I work and
Mandeville?
live in Mandeville. I work and live
I'm
in
from
Mandeville, and
Mandeville.
I'm
My
in the.
family is in Mandeville.
Oh, you have family here?
Yes, I have a lot of family in Mandeville. My original family is from Kabla. My whole
Oh,
family is in Kabla.
okay.
I was
Oh,
in
that's good.
I was in
I think
Reaches
that's
about
Christiana,
two
no?
Saturdays ago. Yeah, I was in Reaches 2 Saturdays ago. Me
Okay,
have
so you've
family,
been
me
to
have a
Mandeville
cousin,
then.
me have some families in what you call it now, road where you call it, a three chains, round them way. But you
All
Oh,
know
right,
the whole
guys.
place.
oh,
Uh,
okay.
all right. So yeah, man. So sound like we have some connection in Mandeville as well.
Connection,
That
yes,
is good.
yes,
Mm-hmm.
yes, yes, yes,
All
yes.
right. So
Mm-hmm.
Charlene actually lives and work in Mandeville also. All right,
Mm-hmm.
Okay,
And
Mr.
that he was
Reynolds.
in the field. He was asking the field. I'm in the financial field.
okay.
Right.
So more some money to borrow, me can come to you.
No, I don't lend. Actually,
No, that
it's
would.
remittance businesses. Remittance.
Yeah,
Oh,
Mm-hmm.
okay.
right. You have to go to the bank for that or the lending agency, sir. All right.
You could do it better than Corey, Charlie.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
So I want to say thanks much for both of you guys take part this afternoon or
Yeah.
this evening. All right. So what I'll do, I'll touch base with both of you guys shortly. I get some feedback from you, and then I'll better in
Take
a
it from
position
there.
to able advise you based on the next step that you guys will be taking. All right.
Okay.
Okay.
All right. I want to say thanks much, and I'll be in touch with you shortly. All right.
All
Okay.
right. All right. Good
Thanks
night.
much, guys.